Hello, 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 Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me for this Tuesday, we'll call it bar class. I am out in the studio, as you can tell, a little bundled up today, but no worries, not gonna let some 10-degree weather hold us down, right? So let's go ahead and get started, just in case anyone else is working out in the cold like I am, so we can make sure to keep this workout as condensed as possible, not drag it on too long. So all you're going to need today is one pair of light hand weights, and when I say light, I do mean light. Don't go, well, I don't like to admit 5 is my light, so I'm going to grab 10s. I mean legit light, okay? Light hand weights. You're going to need a sturdy chair. Now for this one, I really do mean sturdy. It can also be like the back of a couch, something that is not going to tip over. We're going to do 2 lower body rounds. For one round, we're just going to have that for balance support if we need it. For the second round, we actually are going to be putting weight into the back of the chair, the back of the couch, whatever it is. So it's got to be something that's not going to tip over on you, okay? And then lastly, just your yoga mat, your floor support, whatever it is that makes you comfy, cozy in the floor. So today we are doing a bar-inspired class. Now, if you're a bar purist, I'm sure if you did this class, you would definitely poke some holes in my bar class. Again, it's just a bar style, bar-inspired, things that I've taken from bar classes I've done that I think is great for all kinds of fitness. So what does that mean? When I think of bar, I think of time under tension. So we're not doing heavy weights. We're using our body weight. We're using varying reps to build tension, to build that lactic acid to make those muscles burn. Now, when I say burn, I mean in that good way, in that sweet way, in that I'm working really hard way, not in that I've torn a muscle, pulled a muscle, oh my gosh, I'm in suffering pain way, okay? It's a difference, and you know the difference. I think even if you're a beginner, you're gonna know the difference between, woo, that's burning, and woo, I just tore that muscle off the bone, okay? So that should never happen in a bar style class, but I think you know the difference. So what I want you to do is I want you to really lean into it. Try to stay in that muscle burn. See how long you can go without backing out. Really push yourself. That one that helps us grow physically, also that helps us grow mentally when we face a challenge, but we stick in it because we have to and because we can. So there's a 2-part thing to that, okay? So I want you to think of both, and it really does help. All right, so to keep it easy, because we're going to be doing a lot of exercises, is we're going to work in reps of 10. Everything's going to be 10, everything about the same pace. The only variance would just be if I speed up or slow down a little bit accidentally. But reps of 10, moving at the same pace, nice and easy. We're going to do 2 lower body sets. We'll go through each one twice. Then we're going to do an upper body set. We're going to go through that twice, maybe 3 times. I'm going to keep an eye on the time. I'll check after 2 and see if we can squeeze in 1 more. And then a core set, we're just going to do once. So again, 2 upper body sets that we'll do twice. 2 lower body sets we'll do twice. An upper body set that we'll do 2 to 3 times depending on time. And then 1 core set. So that's how we're going to be working today. Of course, modify if needed. I'm still protecting my leg. I've actually had a little bit of a backslide with it. This class today, again, will sort of be like the last class as far as there's going to be no squatting, which is usually where we get into needing modifications. So no modifications as far as squats go today because we ain't doing them. And of course, add some music if you need it. Bar classes, that's usually a fun component, is the music. So definitely add some if you need that to get you motivated. And of course, I will be checking Facebook for questions just to see if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I think this class is going to be pretty straightforward, but I'm definitely happy to answer any questions that you have. And lastly, the 2 things I always ask, please share, subscribe, like, review, I don't know, all those social media things that get people engaged, interacting, make our posts show up on timelines more often, all of those things to get us out in front of more people. And lastly, excuse me, and fine day to leave my water inside. It probably would have turned to ice anyways. And so lastly, if you would like to donate any funds for these classes, Venmo at Strong style fit, no ness is where you'll find me. You'll see this logo and you'll know you found the right place. It is the only way I receive payment for these classes, so donations are greatly appreciated, and sincerely, sincerely, sincerely thank you for all of those who have given so far. So guys, I'd say I'd get a quick drink of water, but I forgot it. So I'm just gonna check the video real quick to make sure that we are looking good, rocking and rolling. No questions to start. First round, your chair, your couch back, whatever it is, it's just gonna be for balance. So don't need it close by if balance isn't a concern for you. I'm gonna just slide it into my frame so I have it. All right. Sorry for the funny fart noise. I'm sure it just made as I was pulling it in. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna check the camera real quick and then we'll get going. All right, guys, so we're going to work, our first lower body set is going to be all working in front raises, just different patterns of front raises. So a couple things I want you to keep in mind. We want to stand tall, like we've got a string pulling us up out of our feet, tall, tall, tall. And then as we lift our leg, we want to point our toe. So that's one reason why I don't wear shoes when I do this class, because it's kind of tough to do that in shoes sometimes. And what that's going to do is that's going to engage this quad muscle. Whereas if we leave it relaxed, I'm not going to say it won't engage, but when we point, we're already automatically engaging that muscle. And then we're going to squeeze through that quad to lift. So I want you to really think squeezing through this big meaty part of your leg here. You are going to start to burn a little in your hip flexors, most likely. Some ways you can counteract that is, again, focus on the squeeze here, and also focus on keeping that lower belly engaged. Up and in, lift through that quad. That's going to go a long way to get out of those hip flexors. We're going to be in there quite a bit. So, okay? All right, so I'm going to walk you through the pattern first, and then we'll get started. So we're going to do full front raises, like I was just doing. We're going to do front raise inches, up an inch, down an inch, circles, reverse the circle, and then we're going to hold for a count of 10. Each leg, and we're going to go through that twice. So that's the pattern we're working in. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead. Let's get ourselves set up. You can turn a foot in just a little bit if that gives you a little more balance, or keep your foot straight, whatever feels good for you. I like to turn mine just a little bit. We're going to point that toe. String lifts us up out of our hips. So we're tall, tall, tall. Hands to our waist, hands to a chair if you need it, hands to your center, whatever feels good for you. We're lifting for 10, 10, 9. I remember what I was going to say, 8. It's not about how high you lift, 7. So if lifting this high isn't for you, lift to what feels good for you, 5. Trust me, as you get tired, my leg won't be going this high either, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we have inches, so reach to your highest, up an inch, down an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold circles, whichever direction you want. 1, little, like you're tracing a nickel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't put it down. 1. Hold it. 10, 9. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Ooh. So see, my kicks were up here, and then here, and then here, and then here. It's the natural progression. All right, so you can slap that one out a little bit. Woo! Whatever feels good. We're gonna go to the other leg. I do have some mercy. We're gonna go to the other leg and do our right. So get yourself set up. string pulls you up. So think I'm coming up out of my hips instead of dumping down into them. Up. Point the toe, lower belly, engage. Up and in. Let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circles. 10, 9. Trace that nickel. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't hold it. Don't drop it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Whew. Yes, indeed. All right, take yourself just a little bit break. Woo-wee. I'm going to take the video real quick. Between now, we're going to go to our next set, that same set of lower body. We'll check the video real quick to make sure nobody has any questions. All right, I think we're good. So, how's the left leg doing? Is it ready? Ready to do it again? Whew. Okay, let's do it, guys. So remember, set yourself up for success. So go ahead, get that toe out. We want to point that toe. Now if that's causing like cramps in your calf, relax it. Otherwise, I want you to have a nice pointy toe. We're going to pull that string up out of our hips, nice and long and tall. Lower belly, core goes flat. Lower belly up and in to let those hip flexors go. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inches. Highest point. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 10, 9, 8. I know. 7, 6, 5, 4. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 10, 9, 8. I don't care if it goes to an inch above the ground. 6, 5, 4, 3. It's shaking. 2, 1. Set it down. Woo! I know. That wasn't acting. Oh, man. And there's a reason why we're only doing this set twice. All right, we've got one last pass. We've got that right leg. Give yourself just a second. You can slap it around. Woo! Woo! All right, we got this. Right leg. Simmer it down. Refocus. Right toe out. Lift. Most important. Lift. Belly. Flatten. Tuck that tail. Up and in. Let's lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7. I know. 6, 5. Keep them small though. Don't start making them bigger. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Oh man. Ooh, I can't slap this leg, but ooh, I want to. All right, guys, so that round is done. Have mercy, right? Whew, that round's done. So walk it out a little bit. Do a little march in place. Keep those legs warm. We've got our next lower body set. So it goes fast. Again, time under tension, but we move fast. So it's painful, but we don't stay there too long, right? So our lower body round, we are going to be using the chair in the actual stability version. I'm going to scoot the chair out a little bit because I need plenty of room to move. And I'll check the placement when I come around and check the video. But I want to get you set up before I check the video so you can make sure that you've got enough space. Because here's where we're going to be moving. And I want to make sure I don't kick my heater over back there. So we are going to be in an outstretched position. So notice I'm not here falling through. I'm nice and strong. Shoulders roll back. Arms extended. But I'm not hyperextended either direction. Locked into the middle. We're going to start with the toe back. And we're doing lifts. So I'm just checking my range back there. I think I'm good. So this is the motion we're going to be working in. Same pattern as how we did the front raises. Okay? So mentally wrap your brain around that. Same patterns. This time though, we're squeezing glutes. Right where those glutes and those hamstrings come together, that's where we're squeezing to lift. So it's not about like how high can I kick and arch my back, flat back, and it's just about squeezing to the top, okay? So no big high kicks, arch backs, squeezes, okay? All right, so I'm gonna check the video. If you have any upper body, shoulder issues where this is not okay for you, you could rest on the back of the couch or the back of the chair. You can stand up a little straighter. It's really however you want to be. So, keep your shoulders in mind. All right, guys, I'm gonna check the video real quick, see how we're doing on time, and we're gonna come back and get started. All right, beautiful friends. So, I'll walk you through that pattern one more time. It's exactly like we did before. So, we've got full leg raises, we've got leg raise inches, we've got circles, reverse circles, and holds. Exact same pattern, okay? Ooh, and I forgot to check my chair placement. Ooh, give me one sec. Okay, yep. Can't really see the chair, so it's gonna look like I'm like hovering. Woo-hoo. All right, guys, so I'm gonna start with my right leg, just so you can see, since the right leg will be facing the camera and I don't intend to flip my whole chair set up back and forth. So I'm gonna start with my right leg so you can see my leg move. Totally your option which leg you want to start with. All right, so let's get ourselves set up. We're extended back. Gonna kick that toe back. Again, we've got pointed toes here. All right, 10 lifts. 10, 9, 8, quiet upper body. 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze that tush. 3, 2, 1, lift, inches. 10, 9. So I like to think squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw your circle. Still tiny little circle. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Feel it in your plant leg. 2, 3. Normal. 2, 1. Other direction. Little circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Hold that squeeze. 10, 9, 8. Keep squeezing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Yep. So, plant leg, if that butt cheek in your plant leg was on fire, normal. Don't freak out. I talk about this a lot. When you are working one leg, but you're using the other leg to stabilize yourself, that leg's working too. It's working in a different way, but it's working. So don't be freaked out. Totally normal. All right, so we got the other side. I'm gonna give you just another second. But again, we're talking time under tension. So hang in there. Even when it burns, when it screams, when it sizzles, hang in there, okay? All right, so let's get ourselves set up for the other leg. For me, that's gonna be my left. Set up, nice sturdy frame, shoulders back, neck long. Kick it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inches. 10, 9. Squeeze. Squeeze. Squeeze that cheek. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7. My reverser broke for a minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it steady. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, good job, friends. Whew. Both of my legs feel like jello underneath me. I hope I'm not alone. I haven't been able to really do leg work for over 2 weeks now. So maybe it's just me. Whew. All right, so we're gonna go through that one more time. So, pro tip, a yoga cue that I've learned is that when we are like this, so let's call that standing split. Standing split, you really want to lift this leg. What will help you lift that leg is to imagine this leg is grounding down into the floor, really push. So right now, I'm not really doing much with my left leg. I'm just holding my right leg up as high as I can. But now, when I think about pushing the floor away, how much higher I can go. Again, it's not about how high we're kicking in this class. But if you want to work on that, if your kick is really low and you're like, man, I want to get it higher, that's something to think about. Pushing the floor away actually helps you lift that top leg. All right, I'm going to check the video just to make sure we don't have any questions, and we're going to finish this round up. Whew, good to know, Caroline. I was like, I don't feel like I should deteriorated this far in 2 weeks. Whew, no, it just burns. Okay, perfect. All right, so we are going through each leg one more time. So again, I'm going to do right leg first. You do whatever you've been doing. All right, so let's get ourselves set up on that chair. Roll those shoulders back. Nice long spine. Head in alignment. We want to make sure we don't start falling through. Stay strong through that upper body. And again, lift up out of that hip. So push that floor away. And let's lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That burn in that plant leg might come right away. It's because we just worked it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inches. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Individual squeezes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hang in there. 3, 2, 1. Steady squeeze. 10, 9. Split that floor. 8, 7. Push the floor away. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Man, oh man. And it's one of those, I talk about this with my in-person training a lot, that if someone were to walk by or if somebody scrolling past on Facebook, they'd be like, it's a big deal. She's just kicking her leg back, right? It doesn't look like much. Woo! Do it. Do it. All right, friends. Give ourselves just another second. Slap out that booty if you need to. We've got the leather leg. And then lower body's going to be done for the day. Whew. I think it'd be done for the day regardless of how I felt about it. All right. Let's get ourselves set. Lay it out. Again, nice and strong through that upper body. It involves some core strength too, guys. Lock everything down. Whew. Kick that left foot back. Tall through that hip. So again, we don't collapse out. We're tall. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inches. 10. Individual squeeze. 9, 8, 7. Squeeze. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 10, 9. Stay tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Split it out. Hold. Squeeze. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! I feel like that 5 to 1, I got really forceful with that count. Like, oh, dude, I'm doing it. Ah. Good job, guys. Good job. The legs are done. Catch your breath. Walk it out, stretch it out, slap it out, whatever it is you need to do. We're going to take ourselves a little break. We're going to go to our upper body set. I'm going to move my chair out of the way so you do not need a chair anymore. So move that out of your space if it's in your way. All right. Woo! I just went to pivot on my right leg and my whole leg just kind of gave out underneath me. All right, so upper body, no tricks here. I'm actually going to move my sheet up just a little bit higher so I can see it. There we go. I'd like to pretend that I memorize all of these exercises, but I do have cheat sheets in front of me. So no tricks here. All exercises we've probably done together before, so no tricks. Just your light weights. Again, we're moving in sets of 10 to keep it nice and easy, but the one thing I want to make sure you pay attention to is that you still move following my count. Sometimes when we know we have 10, we 10, 9, 8, 7, just to get through it. Stay on that pace. It's especially important with these light weights because we've got to think, squeeze, squeeze with the light weights, almost resisting yourself versus heavy weights, where we still want to think about squeeze, but they're also so heavy that our muscles have to engage. So what do I always say when working with light weights? Fight the swing. Fight the urge to swing, because we can, okay? All right, so grab your light hand weights. I'm gonna check on the video, and then we'll get started. Yes, beautiful, Tanisha. So we'll be seeing you in the morning then for this workout. Awesome, 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 awesome. Let me know what you think. Don't need any equipment but some light weights for this one. So, and if you don't have light weights, and this is for anybody, not just for the lovely Tanisha, you can always use some heavy cans, some heavy kids' toys, some water bottles, anything like that. You can definitely use in replacement of weights if you don't have weights yet. All right, so I'm going to grab my light weights here. I will tell you the exercises coming up, but don't sweat it. We're gonna go through them together, and we have plenty of time, so we should go through this 3 rounds. I'll still check after 2, but I think we're gonna be good to do it 3 times. All right, so just so you know where we're working, we're going bicep curls, we're doing tricep kickbacks, we're doing flies, we're doing forward flies, which that's a rare one for us. We're doing lateral raise, we're doing front raise, we're doing high bicep curls, which that's a real rare one. I usually just save that for bar. Overhead tricep extensions, cherry pickers, and arm circles. The last 2 will be with no weights unless you have really, really, really light weights. I'm talking 1-2 pounds, okay? All right, so 10 bicep curls. Let's go. 10, 9. So for these, really give it an extra squeeze at the top. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tricep kickbacks. 10, squeeze it at the top. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Same kind of position. We sit back, we lean into it, shoulders roll back and down. We've got that little bear hug practice, elbows bent. Lead with those elbows. 10, 9, 8. You can tell I forgot to stretch my shoulders today. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward flies. So we have like an overhead press position. We bring them forward. 10, 9. If you're a lady working out with me, 8. But boys too, you should feel a squeeze between those pecs. I was gonna say those girls, that's why I said ladies, but ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Bring them down. Got lateral raise. Shoulders back and down. A little bit of bend in those elbows. Just slight. Lift just ahead of even with your shoulders. Let's go. 10, 9. I'm going to stop right about shoulder height. 8, which is always lower than it feels like. 7. I don't have a mirror, but hopefully I'm about there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back and down. We got front raise. Keep those shoulders back. So don't start back and then roll forward. Keep them back, straight up. 10. Again, stopping about that shoulder height. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms burning yet? Stick with it. High bicep curls, arms out. Curl them in. 10, 9, relax that neck. 8, shoulders away from your ears. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, arms on fire. 1, overhead tricep extensions, bring them up overhead. Stagger that stance, elbows come forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the weights down or pick up some super duper light weights like 1 or 2 pounds. We've got cherry pickers, so arms come out and imagine you're picking a piece of fruit, low-hanging fruit. Or I sometimes like to think of I'm dragging my fingers down a wall. Another way to think about it. 10. But you keep them high, don't let them come down. Little movement. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know it's burning. Arms out. Little circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set them down. Good work. Whew, we're going to take a little break. Shake those arms out. Arms burning. Not a lot of weight. It's all again about that time under tension. Bam, bam, bam. Moving through. 1, 2, 11. 110 reps. Out putting those arms down without taking that tension away. That's why it works. All right, I'm going to take a quick check of the video. Make sure everybody's all good. We'll go back for round 2. All right, looks like we're looking good. Take just another second, give it a shimmy shake. All right. I thought I'd be out of some of my winter clothes by now, but no, I am sweating though a little bit, so that's good. And not freezing. I'm actually quite comfortable. This little space heater's got some oomph to it. All right, we've got our bicep curls. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. 10. Squeeze at the top. 9. This is another big resist the swing one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back flies. Sit it back. Neck long. Bend in those elbows. Lead with them. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Bring it up. Forward flies. Overhead press arms. Wrap it forward. Squeeze those pecs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop them down. Lateral raise. Little slight bend in those elbows. I know it's hard to see in this big sweatshirt. Just the slightest bend. Basically, not locked out. Shoulders down. 10, 9, 8. Stop about that shoulder height. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights good and heavy. Rolling back, front raise. Again, make sure you don't roll forward, shoulders stay back. 10. You might have to stop and reset. 9, that's okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. High bicep curls. Extend, curl in. 10, 9. Guys, just a tip. I know we don't do these a lot. If you're seeing it, you're like, oh, that's interesting. Don't do these with heavy weights. 6, only light. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overhead tricep extension, stagger stance, elbows come forward. 10, 9, 8, squeeze at the top. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I can't believe I'm not bopping my little dealy bop on my head. 2, 1. Put the weights down. Cherry pickers. Now keep those shoulders down. Little tiny movement, so we're not here. Tiny, tiny. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure you're moving those fingers too. That's actually part of it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend those arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. For fun, reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down. Woo. I am nearly positive we have time for one more round, but I'm going to pop around just to be sure. Check those arms out. Oh, yeah. We are totally good. Let's do that round one more time. I know. Yay, you're so glad. I always like to try to do 3 arm rounds because they are light weights. So I always like to try to do 3. Sometimes time doesn't allow. Our lower body sets this week were quick. When we do those bigger movements, like those huge squats and the squat knee lift and all of that, those take longer just because the movement's so much bigger. You know, front raise, that takes a second or less, but a big step out squat, slide in, takes a little bit longer. So we're easy breezy, at least on time today. All right, guys, so give yourself one more little stretch, little love. All right, let's grab those weights. One more time. All right, get yourself set up. So guys, remember the whole time here, we're working time under tension. We've got these weights. Make sure those shoulders are down away from your ears. When we start doing all this stuff with our arms raised, they start creeping. Always down, down, down. Think long neck. Your shoulders aren't earrings. Your shoulders are shoulder pads, okay? All right, guys, so let's get going. Bicep curls, stand nice and tall. Let's go. 10, elbows by those sides. 9, 8, 7, squeeze at the top. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tricep kickback. Sit back into that little chair. Elbows lock in. Squeeze at the top. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back flies, same position. Weights to the front. A little bit in those elbows. Lead with the elbows. Squeeze back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Stand it up. Forward flies. Overhead press position. Squeeze it. 9, Just feel a tight squeeze between those pecs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Bring it down. Lateral raise. This is one of those where those shoulders start to creep up. 1, we're getting further into the set, so we're getting tired. 2, we're lifting our arms towards our ears. Lateral raise. 10, 9, little micro bend in those elbows. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front raise. I'll say it one more time. You don't roll forward. Shoulders stay plugged back. Lift to the front. You might have to adjust between every rep. 10, and that's okay. 9, 8. Our bodies are programmed now. 7, to roll forward like that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're new to my class and you wonder why I say that, phones, tablets, computers, we're trained to roll forward. High bicep curls. Up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overhead triceps. Lift them up. Stagger stance. Elbows forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those weights down. Cherry pickers. Remember, small, small, small. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them out. Little circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Flip it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Woo! Arms are done. Shake them out. Shake them out. All right, guys. So we've got a core set left. And I'm trying to think. I think I'll check the time. I'm thinking we're going to stick with 1. We could probably push it, go to 2. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm also trying to be mindful of this. So we'll see how it goes. So we've got a core set. We've got, again, working in 10s. Everything's going to be on the floor, and everything is going to be on our back. So go ahead and get your mat set up if it's not already, whatever it is you need to be comfy on the floor. I'm going to check on the video, and then we will get started. All right. So now come on down to the floor. So I'm going to walk you through again. So we are working not in the same patterns, but the same idea where we do one move, different variations, but we're doing a couple different exercises. So we're going to do bridge lifts, bridge inches, bridge pulse, bridge hold. So that should sound kind of familiar. So bridge, we're going to be working, of course, core, and we're working our booty again, and hamstrings. So that's what we're sort of getting a bunch of exercises in one with those bridges. And then we're going to do a lying ankle touch. So we're going to work our obliques. We'll still be in that kind of bridge position, but flat on our back, reaching for ankles. So we're working our obliques. And then we're going to do 10 crunches to the middle. And then we're going to do 10 crunches with a twist. So think basically bicycle, but without the leg piece of it. I'm kind of leaning towards doing this twice. I just want to make sure that my leg holds up okay. Not that we're really using a ton of leg here, but we are using some. And it's getting, like I said, I've had a little bit of a setback. So let's go through 1 and then we'll decide for sure. Of course, you are welcome to do 2, even if I don't do 2. So that is your option regardless of what I decide to do. So let's lay it on back. We want to get into our bridge position. Make sure my dealy ball isn't in my heater. Nope, we're good. That's the last thing we need. All right, so to set up our bridge, we want our feet about hip width apart. So if you're short limbs like me, you can kind of reach down and touch where they're at and see they're about hip width apart. You want them in close to your booty, but not like so in that you're up on your tiptoes, or some of us are so tight through here, if we get too close, our hamstrings are gonna hurt or cramp. So just close, and then just a bridge practice. We're not starting yet. We're gonna drive through the back of those feet, engage that core, and lift. So this is what our bridge looks like. Equal pressure through our feet to push up. I would say one of my weaknesses is I tend to push harder with one than the other, and I don't notice until I'm coming down and my hips kind of wiggle down. So it's something I'm working on. But one thing to always think about is equal push through both of your feet. So we've got 10 bridge lifts. Let's do it. 10, 9, core locked down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inches. So come to your highest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 10, 9. Don't let your bridge fall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Good job, guys. So I'll show you the lying ankle touch. So we're in this same position. We're going to engage that core. So lock it down. Lower belly up and in. Flat. Just to lift ourselves a little. So we're not looking to do a big, big crunch. We're just hovering. Arms come down nice and long. We bend. We crunch through that side body to touch our ankle. Okay? So we're going for 10 each side. So first, get yourself lifted. Let's reach. 10, 9, crunching all the way. 8, 7. If you can't touch your ankle, just reach for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. If you need to stop and reset, perfect. Let it down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Or graze in the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lay it back. 10 crunches to the middle. Hands lightly to support your head. Strain, pulling your chest up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't pull through your head. 4, 3, 2, 1. So now we're going to crunch, twist. So think bicycle, but not the legs piece. So we crunch up and come across. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Roll that whole chest. 4, 3. Don't just reach across your body. 2, 1. Other side. 10, 9. Roll whole chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're totally going to do that twice. We're going to do it. So just a couple tips on your, I threw them out there as we were working, but as we take a quick break, your ankle touches. If you can't reach your ankle, that's okay. Just reach in that direction. There's no rule. You have to touch your ankle. And then in those bicycles, half bicycles, crunch twist, we are turning that whole chest over. So we're not just kind of crunching up and craning our neck, and we're whole chest over, okay? And I'm showing you the dramatic version of that, but if you are not able to get that far, I still want you to think whole chest, even if you can only reach to here, okay? All right, so let's do that set one more time. Line those ankles up, heels and hips in alignment, heels in close to those hips. Again, making sure I'm not setting my hat on fire. All right, so nice long spine, nice long neck. Weight towards the back of those feet. Push evenly up. We've got 10, 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze that booty. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulses. 10, 9. Did I skip pulses the first round? 8, 7, 6. This doesn't feel familiar to me all of a sudden. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 10. Don't let that bridge fall. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lift those hips. 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Like, as soon as I started pulsing, I'm like, I don't remember pulsing. All right, guys, lying ankle touch. So we lift, we lock down, lift. 10, 9, crunching through that side body. 8, 7. Again, it doesn't matter if you can't touch your ankle. 5, 4. It's about that crunch. 3, 2, 1. Other side or break in the middle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lay it back. Let's reset for our crunches. So we've got 10 crunches and then 10 twists each direction. Again, remember, we've got that string pulling your chest up so it's not rolling through your head, through that chest. You can support with your hands or not, your choice. As long as supporting with your hands doesn't mean you pull your head. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunch, twist. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Switch hands. 10. Woo! 9. It's burning. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Beautiful, guys. If you are in a place where you can stretch out completely, I highly recommend a big good morning stretch. Arms, legs, like you're being pulled apart. Beautiful. Stay there. Stretch all you want. I'm going to hop up. Awesome job, guys. I'm going to have to go back and adjust my notes to say that we could get 3 arm rounds in and 2 core rounds. Beautiful. I'm so used to the lower body rounds taking so long that I never anticipated we'd have that much time. So that's awesome. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this bar class today. I'm going to laugh when people go back later on and look and see me dressed like this in the video and be like, what is going on? It's 10 degrees, y'all. It is 10 degrees, and I'm in a garage with a space heater. The end. So I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I didn't want to pass up the opportunity. I definitely debated a little bit, but I was like, nope, I want to work out. I want my friends to work out. So I'm so glad I did, and I'm so glad that you're here with me. Hope you enjoyed this bar style workout. If you did, I have several others available. I've done some redos of some of them where I've either tweaked some things, or sometimes I don't tweak anything. I just do it a second time. You know, just because it's one of those things that you might do something a little better. Maybe you had a bad day the first time, but I always label them redo, just so you know that it is a workout we've done before. It may be a little different, maybe the same. So if you're ever wondering, when you're looking at my videos on YouTube or Facebook and you see redo, R-E-D-U-X, that means that it's a different version or same version of a workout we've done before, and I've just revisited it again. So, thank you again. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you had a good workout. Stay warm, stay safe. I know the majority of this country right now is seeing like unbelievable, unprecedented weather as far as winter weather, snow, ice, sleet, power loss, things like that. So guys, please be careful. Know I'm thinking about you. Let's all send some good vibes each other's way, that we stay safe and we stay warm. And if you're bored, share, like, subscribe, do all those things that help share our message. People are going to be snowed in, iced in, need some workouts, send them my way. And lastly, if you wish to donate any funds for these workouts, I'll say one more time, Venmo at Strong Style Fit is where you'll find me. Gifts are greatly appreciated, and I thank you for those who do give. Guys, stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you in a few days for another workout. Mwah.